Welcome guys, Darren here with a box review of 1993-94 Upper Deck Hockey Series 2. And I wanted to do a Series 2 versus a Series 1 because with high level and low level series, or even with most Series 1, Series 2 cards, the cards end up very similar. And so there's really not much to talk about in terms of the card design, or the inserts are a little bit different. That's not usually a big deal because they tend to be done. The cards in the packs tend to come out very similar between the two series, both the collation, the way that the inserts show up, etc. In this case, I thought it was helpful because there are two critical differences between these. One being the fact that I did two boxes, so you'll notice that there are two boxes here, and so I got an interesting result out of that in terms of what I got out of the packs. But the other thing is that these packs don't have inserts other than a 1 per pack SP insert card. And so that was a big part of this is really the reason that I'm going to be talking about these cards. So first off, the card design for 1993-94 for Upper Deck in hockey, very nice. I mean, this was Upper Deck's grand year, the designs that they had in these cards, and the cards are really, really nice cards. I love the little hockey stick design down at the bottom. The way they came out is great. So the cards look beautiful, and the images tend to be really good. They're not truly great images because hockey cards do get pretty busy, and so rarely do you get cards that read on an individual basis like I would prefer. But going through the packs, it's a little bit more of an automated process trying to get toward a set, and the fact that you really don't have inserts in these packs can kind of impact the enjoyment, because you don't have a lot breaking up the process. Every time you open up a pack, you pull out all of the regular cards and you pull out the SP card, and there's the chance that one of your packs will have an SP die cut. Now, the SP cards and the die cut cards all come from the same design that they used in both baseball and football. And in baseball they used gold, in football they used copper, in hockey they used silver as the color on the design. The design has a little bit of a difference over the other two sports, but by and large it's the exact same card design. They don't do an image on the back, it's just a little write-up. And then this was the insert that was in the SP packs, and here in this case they used it as also an insert. This is 1 per 30 packs. So if you get a box, you're almost guaranteed to get one of these. There's a chance you might get a second. So this is the only thing that breaks up the box. And there's a different set for hobby versus retail. In this case, this is hobby, which I got. And so this is the set with Joe Sakic and with Mario Lemieux. So this is the big thing, is every pack you pull this out and then you go through the set and you really don't have anything else to really spark your interest as you're going through. So it really is an automated process putting together the set. And they don't have the same patterns of numbers that they'd had in previous years. So for me, because I kind of fell into the pattern of putting the set together, I didn't really see I didn't have the same patterns to go with, so everything was kind of random. Not that really matters too much. And they have one subset, which actually is not just one subset, but they have these World Junior Championship cards with, I think it's a couple of different countries. Yeah, so there's Canada, US, and, it's just the two? Okay, yeah, it's just Canadian and US players. And then they have the All World Juniors, which these guys do come from different countries. And so that was the only thing that actually disrupted the set itself, which meant that things were kind of it really was an automated experience for me. For what it's worth, it was fine. I have no complaints about the process. It just wasn't a very dynamic experience. Like I said, there's no pattern to these cards in the packs, but there is a pattern to the SP cards. So as I went through, every single pile of cards has cards in here separated out by numbers of 10. and they came out as two distinct groupings of numbers. And so as I was going through, one of the best things that I ran into was in one of the first packs, I got Patrick Waugh here. And so I was excited to get one of the key players out of the way. And then later on in the packs, I got both Teemu Selanne and Keith Tkachuk. And so that meant that I was off to a great start, which was really great. When I did the second box, half of these cards were doubles. And I didn't get Patrick Waugh. I did get another Teemu Selanne and another Keith Tkachuk in there, but I didn't get the Waugh card, and so it was a bit disappointing because this is a 180 card set, 36 packs per box, one per pack. That means you had to get a lot of boxes to complete this set, and so you're really conscientious of it. And two of the piles in the second box were duplicates. So I got Amante, I got Gartner, I got Daigle, I got Dimitrov, Recchi, Renberg, on and on. And while Brett Hull and the other two that I mentioned, also Doug Gilmour, Peter Bondra, the fact that these guys showed up in the pack, it was nice to get doubles of them, but there was a lot of weight carried by the fact that these doubles stood out, and the fact that you start going through the pack, you see the doubles, everything is a double, and you know that every one of these is not going to help you with the set, so you hope that you're getting really good players out of these doubles. That was a bit disappointing, and that's really kind of the key to what I wanted to talk about with this, is the fact that these all come in runs, they come in groups. So the second half of the set has a lot more missing cards. It was nice to get these, but it's one per pack, and it's not big sets, and they're not very valuable cards. So that also kind of got in the way in terms of the one thing that could have really elevated it up didn't quite happen. But what surprised me was the fact that I came within 16 cards of a complete set, and that was definitely disappointing for me. I wanted to get much closer to the set, and you can understand being a few cards off, but this is the set, these are the doubles, but these are doubles as well, which means that I got basically twice as many doubles as I got regular cards, and the fact that it was a whole 16 cards, that wasn't great. I did get all of the cards of value. In fact, I got doubles of most of them. The two cards that were most valuable are Jason Arnaud and Chris Osgood. And so I pulled those out to show you what they looked like. And the Chris Osgood, this is the really big one in the set. So I didn't get doubles of them, but at least I did get, I got beautifully centered cards of them in the set. So for the set, I just need to get 16 cards that are of no value, which isn't too bad. In terms of the doubles, though, I did do quite well because I got two Jeremy Rennicks. I got a Paul Coffey, a Jari Kurri. I got three Martin Brodeurs. I got three Cam Neelys. I got three Dominic Hasek's. I got three Steve Yzermans. That was good. Two Tabals. I got, three Mike Madonnas. I got a Mario Lemieux double, so that was good. And then three Mats Sundins and a Brathwaite and a Teemu Selanne. But in these packs, the cards that came up the most, what I got the most copies of, were the World Junior Championships, and I got a lot of them. Now, none of these are worth very much, so these are minor standout cards, but I got 4 of one, I got 5 of another, 4 doubles, 5 doubles, 5 doubles, 5 doubles, 4 doubles, and 3 doubles 4 doubles. And so there was extra weight in those, and so I have a feeling that those are all double printed. They're not this much of the set. You can see from here they're just a small amount of the overall set, but they're a huge portion of the doubles. So I got a ton of those cards, and like I said, I don't know if they're double printed, but they feel that way. Otherwise, it would be nice because with one box, I got pretty close to one set. So a second box, I figured you'd get me within 2 or 3 cards. The fact that I ended up within 16 cards wasn't great. Not the end of the world, it wasn't great, but at least I did get all of the cards of real significance. That was good. And the borders are kind of all over the place, but I tended to get, at some point, for most of the cards, I tended to get a really well bordered card. This is not quite perfect, it's pretty close. This one's a little bit further off. The Osgood's not perfect, but overall, the card set did come out well, so I'm fine with that. But it was an interesting process, primarily because of the fact that this is the whole point of this box. You're just getting these out of packs. They're not super rare. They're one per pack, and yet they're difficult to come by overall. But that was, I just wanted to let you guys know how this went across. And from what I understand, the retail works the same way as the hobby. The only difference is with those SP die cuts. Other than that, yeah, I did like them. It is a nice set, but just so that you're aware. Thank you guys for watching.